Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So if you're new here, first things first, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and your FICO credit score. The second rule is to always verify whatever it is you learn, whether it's at this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be the rule of life. So getting into the video, this video is going to be breaking some bad news. And anyone who has been subscribed to this Water Your Soil channel for a while, you know I like to tell the news on this channel. I like to tell the news in relation to personal finances, in particular credit cards and credit scores. So the news by CBS News states that 56 million Americans have been holding on to credit card debt for at least a year. And that's not good news, honestly. It's pretty much what I have said has been going on for the past couple of years, especially with the way how the economy is trending. Now, it's kind of interesting because on my previous video, someone came by here and they were like, hey, you don't educate people on budgeting and how to not be a slave to the lender, aka the banks. Now, if you've been a subscriber to this channel for a while, you'll know that I always do videos educating people, telling them to pay off whatever they spend, reading articles on credit card debt, telling people to make sure that they budget. This is what I do over here at this Water Your Soil channel. So you're really not going to get a debate out of me when it comes to saying, hey, you're teaching people how to be a slave to the lender. I'm not teaching people anything that will harm them. Credit scores are important. If you are someone who thinks credit scores are not important, then it's obvious that you're on the wrong channel. That would be like me going to Chipotle and saying, hey, how come you don't have cheeseburgers? They would look at me with a side eye like, hey, why are you here? You know we don't sell cheeseburgers. You see what's clearly on our menu. And I have that same view towards the people who come by here and want to complain about credit cards or complain about credit scores. Why are you here? You know what this channel is based on. I'm not going to change what I talk about on this channel in order to make you feel comfortable or in order to fit your opinion on how you think things should be. You live your life the way you want to live it. But around here, I'm going to teach people what has helped me over the years and what has helped millions of other people. So that's how we're going to handle that. So I let them have it, and I'm going to continue to let people have it. You got it. Your opinion is your opinion. But getting back into the article, and according to Bankrate, they said that 49% of people carry a balance on their credit cards from month to month. 49%. That means basically half of Americans are carrying their balance on a month-to-month basis. And I always tell people on this channel to make sure that you are paying off your statement balance in full every month. Now, granted, the article also lists the reasons why people have not been doing that. People need emergency fund money, so they have been using their credit cards for that. They've been using their credit cards because everything is so expensive now due to inflation. They have also been using their credit cards more often because now people are back paying student loans. You figure for the past, 3 years, people didn't have to pay on their student loans. I mean, they could have if they wanted to, interest free. But a lot of people decided to put that money elsewhere or use it to pay off other bills. But now that student loans have started back up and people have been getting billed, people turn to credit cards. So it's not just people out here doing frivolous spending with their credit cards. I still believe that there are people who do that because I see it all the time on social media. And I know everything on social media isn't real. But let's be honest, a lot of these people who are taking these trips and staying at these lavish hotels, they're doing it with a credit card and they're putting themselves in credit card debt because they're not paying off their statement balance in full. You may ask, how do you know that? How do you know what they're doing? Well, because like the article states, 49% of people are carrying balances from month to month. And if people are constantly spending on their credit card, it's a high possibility that they're part of that 49%. Is everyone part of it? No, because I'm not part of it. I know other people who follow me on here are not part of it as well. But let's be realistic. There are people who do heavy spending who are part of that 49% and carrying over balances. And that 49% is alarming because of this. The average credit card APR is 20.74%. and that's up from the previous year. So 20.74% for APR on a credit card. Just think, if you're carrying over that balance and you're part of that 49% of people who are carrying over your balance on a month-to-month basis, you are getting hit over the head with 20% interest, almost 21% interest. We could round it off and basically say it is 21% interest. And that's heavy, especially if you are someone who's doing heavy spending. So this is not good news at all. This is actually very sad news. I hate that things are even getting to this point because it just continues to get worse. The overall credit card debt is over $1 trillion and it just continues to grow. So I like to educate people over here about how to stay out of that credit card debt. I know it's easier said than done, but if you are paying your statement balances in full every month, that's a good way to stay out of credit card debt. I tell people this for a reason. I have been telling people this since I first started posting on YouTube back in February of 2021. And I'm going to continue to tell people this. You can have credit cards and enjoy credit cards, but in order to keep yourself out of credit card debt, you want to make sure that you are paying off your statement balance in full every month. If you go and you spend $3,000, make sure you're ready to pay off that $3,000. And I know it don't sound good to a lot of people. I know a lot of people are mad that I'm even saying that. Like, how could you say that with how the economy is? But you have to remember what I'm doing over at this channel. One, I'm trying to help people stay out of credit card debt. That's number one. And number two, credit scores are my interest. So they kind of work together simultaneously. Staying out of credit card debt, usually, not all the time, but usually on the back end, will positively impact your credit score. And that's what I'm trying to do over here. So I like to share these articles because I feel like they're important. Now, one thing that you have to all keep in mind, it's not like they did a full study like a census study. These studies that they do when they come up with these percentages and things like that, they're usually based on market research. And that means they take a group of people and they ask that group of people questions in regards to credit cards, credit card debt, spending, and things like that. So don't just think they went and surveyed and asked every American, because it doesn't work like that. They actually go and select from a group of people, and that's how they come up with it. But anyways, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video because I post weekly. Also, this goes to every single one of you watching, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. That's your way of supporting this video. It lets the algorithm know you like this video. If you don't like the video, that's cool. But hitting the like button actually shows support for the video. I appreciate every single one of you watching. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? In the description box below, I always tell people, check out the description box below for extra resources from Water Your Soil. Part of the description box also showcases my book that I have. I have a book. It's been out for a while now. It's been out for years. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. The book is available. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Most online bookstores have the book. And the book is basically about how FICO credit scoring works. Once you understand how FICO credit scoring works, you're pretty much on your way to helping yourself build, develop, and maintain a good credit score. So check the book out whenever you get a chance.